It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all of season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington and beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see the number 24th ranked team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Huskies will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. On the jet sweep. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Anytime the offense can have any kind of success stretching the defense horizontally, puts the defense in a really tough spot. They'll have to adjust to these types of motion plays going forward, because the more the offense can stretch you out, the more they can hit those vertical seams.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
How about that, Chris? He gets a chance once, twice. They go back to him a 3rd time. He's still short of the 1st down. This defense really locking in on that running back every time he touches the football.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. They try to sneak it for the 1st. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Now they're running on the toss. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Direct snap to the back. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Scanning the field. It's Allen. He's running out of time here. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
You got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. Muscles past the defender. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
They break the huddle for third down and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. On the ground, it's Coleman. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Scanning the field, it's Williams. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Huskies will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's lost. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Caught quickly. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Williams. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. And the Huskies will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And that sets up a return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch. It's Hudson. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Graham down the middle. It's Hudson. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're
refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Penn State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Washington. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll be brought down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
There's the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Williams. Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Hey, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. A 4th down, a short toss to the running back. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Looking to pass. It's Eller. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This passing game is still on fire.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Tight end goes in motion. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
On 3rd and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it, or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Huskies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Now the 40. At the 20. Past the 10. Takes it all the way back for a pick six. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
PAT is good, and the lead grows to 35-0. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out, it's Washington. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. In the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fighting him off.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Play action here on first down. Throws it to the right. The QB throws his third pick of the day. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Looking downfield, it's Aller. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's another deep shot. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Signs a quick throw. Tackle made after a solid game will spot the ball for 31. And the Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. No huddle now for the offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. QB keeper all the way. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, that's going to cost you.
And this pass is caught. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score at every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through.
That makes the score Penn State 42, Washington 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Evans. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Washington Huskies will take over 1st and 10.
And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And that's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Williams. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to chuck it again. Finds his man. It's Lawson. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. The Huskies come to the line in a hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up tempo.
It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Look out, he's in the clear. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Penn State. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Chris, how about the safety here, just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
And they tack on the extra point.
That makes the score
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. The game makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Williams. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Needs a completion here on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And the Huskies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Design quarterback run. He stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. First and goal for the offense. Wants to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Looking to scramble. After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on second and goal. Back to throw. It's Williams. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Fighting, but he won't get in. The defense stops him just short of the goal line. What a play.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear. It just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Aller. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. The Nittany Lions offense is on the move now. He hands it off from the gun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Ross. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Still no answer for this offense.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Washington, 0.
Bringing it out. It's Washington. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Back in motion now. Oh, it's a double pass. The pass rush closing in. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Bringing pressure. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball. Almost coming up with another turnover. Just a...
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Got a man. catch made. Big play. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Receiver in motion now. Back to pass. It's Williams. He makes the grab. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. The Huskies come to the line to run the hurry-up. They keep him off balance with a run. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. That gain makes it second and medium.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Second down and goal upcoming. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the air, it's Williams. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be?
Here we go.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And the Huskies will look to convert here on 4th down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He lets it rip. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Looking to throw. It's Aller. Throws to the tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
The Nittany Lions will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that will just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Pass is caught. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
The Huskies come to the line in the hurry-up. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is if they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket, they have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th down for a 6th time. 0 for 5 so far. Looking downfield. It's Horton. He makes the grab. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. One last shot incomplete, but they wrap up the